Welcome to Prince Shorthand House. Exercise number 118, Sir Happy Singh, 140 words a minute. Ready? Start. Sir, I am very sorry to have to say that the Finance Minister has rather completely omitted the question of the welfare of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Whereas he has done so much in other directions, he is conspicuously silent on this question. Probably he thinks so much has been done for their welfare that is not necessary to do anything any longer. I would have expected the finance minister to come forward with a proposal for the development of the backward areas, for the constitution of a central board for the backward areas, to which he would allocate certain funds so that all over the country the backward areas, the hill areas, tribal areas and so on would have some chance of development. Now I would like to invite your attention to the fact that our country is a country of paradoxes. There is a plenty of money and food. Still there is shortage. This is a psychological shortage. If the finance minister can lay hands on the various sources of money, they can get crores and crores of rupees. For instance, take black money, tax evasion and tax arrears. We have been hearing for the last so many years about them. There has been the Vanchu committee, this committee and that committee. But in fact, black money has come to stay as a system in our society. It has become a source of patronage. Everybody is some way or other involved in black money except the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes and the downtrodden. If some people are very honest and would like to be on the right side of law, they are penalized and are unnecessarily dragged. I would like to summarize the way by which we could bring out money. First, there is the question of black money and its dimensions. There are many ways of calculating it. I have gone through the Vanchu committee report. After doing so, I find there are many ways of calculating black money from the figures available by trial and error, by permutation and combination, by regressive technique, etc. By means of this, one would not get less than rupees 25,000 crores. Then there is leakage of foreign exchange arising out of illegal transactions, over invoicing and under invoicing. In the ascending order from rupees 240 crores in 1969, we can get not less than rupees 15,000 crores. The Vanchu committee has suggested that the credit facilities to tax evaders must be stopped. One of the effective methods of preventing tax evasion would be to choke the flow of finance to tax evaders by denying them credit facilities from banks. If this is done, it would teach them a lesson and once for all they would be set right. I do not know why this has not been done. I want to draw the attention of the House to some anomalies in our economic system. One is the payment of bonus of 8% without profit. Nowhere else in the world is there any such provision for payment of bonus without profit. While other people are starving, you give bonus to a few without work or without profit. Then there is income tax exemption given to scheduled tribes in part A and part B of the sixth schedule, that is to scheduled tribes in the eastern region, Manipur, Tripura and Nagaland. If at all there is any such exemption, it should be uniformly applicable to all scheduled tribes throughout the country. Article 366 of the Constitution is applicable uniformly to all the scheduled tribes throughout the country. Therefore, I would suggest that this is another strange thing that is happening, which should be removed. Another anomaly in our country is that the opposition parties have got a strange concept which they must change. Now they think that it is their duty to oppose any measure brought forward by the government, no matter whether it is right or wrong. They must change this concept. Whenever the government come forward with a reasonable measure, they must support it. That is their duty as members of parliament. In fact, many times what happens is that government comes forward with good and reasonable measure, they oppose it. I have seen discussing going on for hours and hours, all productive discussion, the result being zero, because the time of the house is spent on unproductive discussion. We do not get enough time to consider whether the flood situation in the country or the atrocities committed on the scheduled caste and tribes. The Vanchu committee has suggested number of methods by which black money could be taken out. In the first place, they say there should be rousing of public opinion against those people dealing in black money. Those people who have black money should not be allowed to enjoy the social status. They should not be given government patronage. There should be a social climate created against these people. Stop.